Okay then, and we are back for more of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Now, last time we got the lantern, so now we can travel throughout this place however we want without having to worry about taking damage from the Necro Curse. And I think the next thing we do is we head to Moonrise Towers and unlock our next teleport point. So we will probably head over in this direction over here. And I was thinking about the build last night. I think there's a couple of things that we might need to change up, like we might need to respec Ludonal a little bit. I'm thinking we're able to get one more point of Constitution in him to get an extra point of armor class. So I probably want to do that. This gets Yankee. Corpse over here has a thing. If you read it, it gives you a little bit of EXP.
Crates and caravans. Must be where tolls were collected.
Oh, Barbarian Joe. How's it going, Marvin? Welcome back.
The horizon seems...
Pretty quiet.
Almost forgot. This place has the people that we sent to their deaths last time. Those people will aggro. They're undead now. We stole their lantern, told them to go into the darkness.
Close. I can feel it. The absolute.
You know, I did a Baldur's Gate 3 solo run a while ago on stream. It wasn't like a big serious attempt, but we actually died over here to that spider because that thing has the power to like one-shot you in like 3 different ways. How's it going, Madonnell?
Far enough.
Your barbarian's doing just fine right now.
His thoughts invade your own.
Ah, one blessed like myself. General Ketherick's advisor went off.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul.
Praise the absolute.
Okay, let's go on in. There's a merchant inside of here that we can become very friendly with as long as we pass the dialogue check. And right now is the perfect time to be passing checks because of the Blitzwars
This
here.
is where we'll discover the secret of the absolute.
To see you. Through the main.
We also no longer need this light ring, so we can replace that with, I'll take the invisible ring. If I ever need to cast invisibility and block out, we can.
If you have coin, then show it. Ha! Bark, the Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see, prove it. Who's singing your name?
Have people singing our names. Naturally, I say no songs, just screams. The barbarian class is pretty great. Did we fail it somehow? No, there's no way, right? With Blitzwars and guidance, we should have like more than enough.
Looks like this want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
Okay, I'm thinking we sell the Gloves of Power. I'm trying to think if we need it for any other checks later. There might be something that we need it for later, so I guess I'll hold on to it for a little bit longer. I might need the Cloud of Darkness arrows, so I'm gonna go pick a couple of these up. I think everything else we don't need here, though. Pretty sure nothing else that we need here. Maybe the Sentinel Shield for a lot of initiative points, but we already have this bow over here, and I kind of need the crit immunity. I'm gonna hold on to that for now.
Slaughter well.
Hey guys, we have a new subscriber. Thank you very much for the sub. Sure, much appreciated, sir.
AO, 2 months.
Thank you very much for the 2 months of support, sir. What are we doing next right now? I think now's the part where we bring in Astarion, get the strength potion off of her.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Araj O'Blordra. Trader, I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Please. I trade in blood, and the potions. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Just a little prick. There we are. All of your very best. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends.
Oh, I prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? As it should be. Do you have a name,
Astarion, a bit of...
Good. Now, Astarion.
I'm sorry, you...
To feel your life's blood slipping away. I'll even compensate you. It's not for sale.
I will have to...
Even the potion.
Excuse...
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate child?
I'm sorry, but could you... Are you actually asking? Because there's something wrong with her blood. Easy for you to say. You won't have to...
I don't have all day.
Fine. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could hold...
Incredible. Not your taste. I feel exquisite. I hope you find it as satisfying. It was everything I imagined.
We got ourselves our strength potion. You can go home now.
What do you need now?
He's not very happy with us.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. Well...
Okay, we got what we needed here. Potion of Everlasting Vigor. Permanent +2 strength increase. Nice. I think there was something else that she sold that was really important.
True soul.
I think, well, there's a lot of invisibility potions, so that's great. I think it was this ring. You need this ring to not get locked down. So this ring over here makes us immune to stuns. We definitely want to have that equipped, especially for a lot of encounters in Act 1. There's a lot of enemies in Act 1 that have Hold Person as a spell. And then I guess we just pick up as many invis potions as we can. That does cost us quite a bit, though. Ouch.
Come back any...
Prostitute Astarion for powers. But we get to have super strength, and by super strength I mean we get to lift a little bit more stuff. Saucy seeing someone report Ronar. You know, there's apparently actual sex scenes, but I have it set so that it doesn't have that. There's like an option in the game to turn it so that you can actually see the people naked. I remember when I was playing with my girlfriend, I was like, wait, you can take off your underwear, and you could, and you'd literally see the dong sticking out. Fully modeled and everything.
A moment, true soul.
What's the run counter? This is the second one.
To stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he?
Oh, it's a no.
He no longer remembers his
arms
life
and legs
in the
off.
wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood... Oh, the good is buried deeper in some, that is true. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
If we can get ourselves a free parasite. Doesn't seem like we're getting it. Oh well. I don't think I'm going to be spending an inspiration on this.
They battle
We need our inspirations for other things right
The
now.
Gnoll's heart drumming with strain. Then all at once, his heart stops.
Oh, Barnabas. He isn't the first to die. Her love is simply too...
Okay, a free hyena ear. Can't steal anything right now. Anything else we need to do around here? I guess like the main cutscene and that's about it. Do I need to do the main cutscene yet? I don't think so. I think right now what I want to do first is kill some of the super bosses while my bliss spores are still active. So, let's send all of that to camp so we are not weighed down. For this first fight, the boss on honor mode has the ability to one-shot you if you're carrying too much gold. So I want to make sure that I'm not carrying too much gold with me. But we need enough to like throw some gold at him though. I don't remember how much we need, but I think this should be fine. We'll send the rest to camp. And let's begin. First things first, let's head over to the toll collector. Ronar's waiting for mods that make limbs invisible, I'm sure. The invisible head one was something else. Which one are you talking about? Is that the one that we joke about being faceless because you can still see the eyes and the teeth and stuff?
Best be on my way.
Okay. So, I think the first thing we should be doing here is we should be going out the sides because we want to come over to... How do I get there? We want to go to this spot down here. Okay, that door's unlocked. So if we read the diary of the person up there, we'll have slightly more dialogue options, I think. I'm gonna use that to try to kill her without having to do any combat. This is actually one of the easier fights to do, as long as you're not carrying too much gold with you. So even if we do fail, it's completely fine.
A couple turns should do it.
But we'll see if we can get through this. Unfortunate. The little failure noise kind of gives it away, so unfortunately there's not much suspense in letting the die finish up. Hey, we got it though, nice. Oh, guns, UCJ. I've never failed the perception check for this. I wonder if it's actually really easy or if like it's just meant so that you always see it. So if we read this, we get slightly more dialogue options later when fighting the thing up there. And we'll just steal a couple of the things that are worth gold here, because we do need a lot of gold to make this build work. There's some pretty expensive pieces of equipment that we need.
What's in here?
I don't remember if there's anything valuable inside of these boxes. I don't think there was. Nope, nothing useful. Alright, and then we head back upstairs. Let's go do the dialogue check and hope that we don't die here. I'm gonna drink a potion to top off our HP, just in case. I never knew that she made little sparkly effects while she was passive. I thought she was like fighting or something. Alright, so let's make sure that we have everything. We have our inspirations. We have nothing that boosts our charisma, I think. I think we're good for now.
What do you bring? I require good.
Couldn't you do all the Shar statues? I can do that. But, to do that, I have to first interact with the plates, and I believe if you're drinking an Invis potion, the plates reveal you. Also, I want to use all the buffs on the final fight, because the final fight's gonna be pretty tough.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay. I collect the gold so you may pass. Again.
I think it's this one. Alright, Ludonal. See how good you are at intimidation here. Got it. Nice, okay. First check passed. Next one will be even tougher.
Corruption! No! Gold! I need gold!
I think we're best at intimidation, so let's go with this one next. That enough, or am I gonna have to use a buff? I think that was enough. Nice.
Stand down. But gold. No. I paid back.
Nice. And we got ourselves another inspiration, which means now we have all 4 inspiration slots maxed out. We should have a very low chance of failing the remaining checks, hopefully. And this gold here is going to fund all of our remaining build, which is pretty nice.
Wish I had a bag of
Let's
holding.
go pick up the remaining loose change around here. What? She just offs herself? Yeah, if you can pass the 2 charisma checks, the bosses in this act can just die straight up. You don't actually have to do any fighting. What would have happened if we did fail it would be you'd start attacking us and you see these little skulls that are floating around. Basically, they provide her with a bunch of HP, and while she's chasing us and attacking us, we have to find ways to like kill off the skulls. It'd basically be like a little mini-game battle type thing. She also has an ability where she gets more ability and HP when each skull is alive, so she'll be able to like whip you for a bunch of damage based on how much gold you're carrying. And if you're carrying like 1,000 gold, you're just gonna literally die in one hit on honor mode. Nice, you got it. Inside of here, there's even more gold. Unlimited gold. Lovely. Okay. Then,
Seized inventory.
I think that's most of the important stuff here.
We're not getting in this way.
There's a little bit of stuff over here. And now you can go through the floorboards. I don't think there was anything like particularly great around here though.
I'll strike you down.
Let's see, there was... Okay, there's like a decent amount of stuff in here. We've already been downstairs, so I don't think this button is very important anymore. I think this literally just leads to... Yeah, that's like the entranceway down there. And then I think this just leads into the back entrance of Moonrise Towers. So we're pretty much done here. Let's head over to the next location. Next location, we're going to need our invisibility potion here. Let's drink that and run past everything here. Yeah, we died on a solo honor mode on stream once long ago. on honor mode, anything that you kill that's within here causes him to retaliate against you for like 1 to 60 psionic damage. And it was at a time when we only had like, what, like 40 HP or something. So we literally just died in one hit to that. You gotta be really careful on honor mode when it comes to like these sneaky abilities that they've got.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hey! I know. Twist him up.
You remember this girl, Arabella from the Druid's Grove, the thief Korga tried to punish.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me. I don't know how. I'd kill them all if I could. We followed Zevlor out here. Then well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it. Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me. The vines won't last forever. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it. Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting. Here.
Okay, then next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go kill these shadows actually, because they are worth the XP. They do actually have pretty long reach, so you do want to make sure that you don't stand like here. You want to stand like past the gate, kind of, to be safe. All 3 Thorms are vulnerable to talking. The most powerful ability that any main character can have, talking to his enemies. 90 EXP for each one. That's pretty good. I think I missed that one. There we go. Okay, the next thing we'll do is we'll grab the teleport point first. And after we grab that teleport point, we're going to enter through the back of the house. And we will go talk to the next Thorn boss.
Catheric's dark justiciars from a bygone era. Blackest light.
I normally do the Crage first so I don't have to backtrack much. I'm just doing this one first so I can get all the EXP.
Through the dark, he went creeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself. Merely protecting my... I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. Oh. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. I already did. Chances are many more graves than yours alone. As you wish. I'll be pleased to follow up on your little escape. Until then...
Okay, finally can say goodbye to that guy. Head up here and grab this teleport point. There we go. There's even a dirt mound over here, and we'll dig that up. And we get ourselves a little bit of gold. The invisibility scroll is always nice. That bit of a layer of safety is a really good thing to have at all times.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Wooden door alert. We've got a pair of free gloves in here that we can sell for cash. And I think that's it. There's a key over here, but I don't believe the key is used to unlock this. And also we can just blast open the door anyways. Alright, time for our next dialogue check. I think this fight can be a little bit of a danger. I think the nurses can like inflict confused or something. Plus 10 bonus to your next saving throw. Once per round can use his legendary action to grasp a creature and pull it close. Once per round, Thorm can use his legendary action after being attacked to make every assistant cast Wail of Loss simultaneously. Yeah, this one can be kind of devastating on honor mode if you're like just fighting straight up. You have your team fighting and then suddenly all the nurses just like confuse your entire squad at once.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe for the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
I don't know, that doesn't really look very merciful there.
Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Oh look, we're welcome here, guys.
Behold, sisters, the very face of ignorance, one who mistakes tenderness for torture. Go on, acquaint the face of ignorance with the true object of our studies.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
That doesn't look very comfy. Oh man, did he pop his eyeball? Damn.
That causes one to witness the laceration of being. If light is the symptom,
I only noticed that this time around.
Is the cure.
I think his eyeballs were missing after that.
There is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is
No
presence.
nudity, but we get a
In
bloody
darkness,
torture scene.
Absence.
But you, look.
Game devs making this game. After looking at the Loviatar scene, it's like, I think they have a very specific case. Maybe. Can you save that guy? Unfortunately, I believe he always dies.
Suffers so. Let us cure you.
Okay, the bottom two will lead to an immediate fight. I can first do the intelligence checks first, then do the persuasion check attempt. Nice. Successful on the investigation.
The sisters'
Then
blades
after
are
that,
bloodied and
we
dull.
just need to pass
Only
the
most
dialogue
measured hand
check
could
now.
make a clean incision.
Their incisions are, as yet, still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
Alright, O'Donnell, let's see if you can pass this one. Not enough. Alright, we're gonna need to inspiration this. That one might be enough depending on how much we roll here. Not enough? No, that was barely enough. Nice. Alright, pretty good, not bad.
I see now. By example, I must edify and quell
O'Donnell, the intelligent, yet scary and intimidating barbarian.
Come, sisters, soothe me.
O'Donnell was like, what the fuck am I watching? Honestly, if I were this person, I'd have already started running by now after that line. And we get all the EXP. Also, this EXP encapsulates these sisters also, so technically killing them won't give you any more EXP. Nice, okay. One last set of things to do around here. I think we can find Arabella's parents, and I don't remember if there was anything else I needed to do. It's okay, it's just a faceless. I think the scene here has gone beyond just faceless stuff.
That corpse. It's Arabella's mother.
The doctors found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. Not dead. Merely medicated to ease the pain.
Okay, and now she's convinced that she's
I
fixed
see
them.
movement.
Now we can buy stuff from her.
Patient's awake. Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Good to get here? Not really. There's like a bit of the big potions. We might need this for later, but I also need to keep my cash. Here, I'm gonna regret it later if I don't buy some potions at least. I'm gonna buy a couple. Just for safety. We're eventually going to need to use this to open certain doors.
Now,
Holding on to
if
that
you would
potion for
excuse
later.
me.
Okay, but now that we're done with that, I think we can head to the last boss of this area. And we will have successfully dealt with everything with 0 combat so far. Our goal is to keep O'Donnell safe until he's strong enough to actually tank hits.
Moving ahead. That sign above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
O'Donnell, you're a maniac. O'Donnell's winning Baldur's Gate 3 with Talk No Jutsu. The main character classic. Although normally in anime, when you talk people down, you do it in like a good person kind of way. Like, you're a better person than this, don't be evil. In this case, we're just like, yeah, just have your assistant stab you to death. You guys think that line down there implies that he's like exploded once and got stitched back up?
Tell you a story. Son of Thorn, son of Sword Coast. Go on, cheers, bottoms up, go nuts.
We should have pretty good Constitution saving throws.
The creature's skin barely holds it together.
So we should be able to drink this.
The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Go on, fling.
I wonder what happened to Arabella's parents. Well, we're going to have to inform her about the terrible situation, unfortunately.
To our good health.
Wow, the barbarian actually has a dialogue line for this. Literally just chugs the beer. Interesting. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have equipped that shield that gives us saving throws, because the drink is actually a saving throw. I already forgot about that. So if you do sleight of hand, it's technically slightly more difficult than the saving throw, but you don't have to rely on your constitution if you don't have that. Meanwhile, this, if you fail this, I believe he also immediately attacks you. Whereas if you fail this, it just gives you disadvantage on the following checks. But the following checks are pretty hard, so failing this is really bad. We can cast Bless here. Alright, first check success.
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Is he drinking through the cloth? I gotta try that one day. One day I gotta like just put a cloth over my face and try drinking. Look guys, self-waterboarding with extra steps.
Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
I like how he gives us a little cup.
Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Guide me.
I don't remember which one is... There's ones that are 21 points and ones that are 18 points of difficulty. I'm trying to figure out which ones are the 18 points ones. I'm assuming the top ones are the easiest ones. Nope, that's the harder one. Let's go with Friends. This does mean I can't cast Bliss anymore, because if I cast Bliss, it will cancel out Friends and he'll immediately start attacking because you've enchanted him. Nice, you passed it. Critical success, not bad.
When my cup runs dry, let me pour you some sympathy. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again.
Okay, don't cast any spells. Ooh, good. You get 10 points out of this? Oh, so close. Oh man, this is even worse than last time. And yet somehow we barely made enough thanks to Bliss Spores. So glad I have that buff right now. And in there, Ladonal.
As the vile brew
The
fills
last
it.
drink that you need to pass.
Yet your mind
With
remains
that, you just need
miraculously
to pass a
steady.
charisma check. Man, I want to drink that stuff. You sure about that? To be fair, if you ever got served like glowing blue-green fluids at a bar, it would probably be considered very high quality.
Beast bastard!
Why is this a tough one? You can fail a couple of these, he'll let you select a different one. We'll fail this one and select a different one, because the 21s are kind of hard to pass right now.
Pathetic, paltry, poxy puddle of piddle! Why not boast of snots dug from
Well, that's an
your
interesting
nostril?
insult.
No more blah, bland banal! Give me blood! Or I take it.
Alright, this one we should pass.
Horns, not just for summon from. What noises they must have made. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
And this is actually the last one, there's no more dialogue checks afterwards, so even if you fail it, it's completely fine. It just means that you'll be drunk for the rest of the day before a long rest.
Each swig is as painful as the last.
I like how there's like the blue on
But
your
you
lips
remain
after
in
you take
otherwise
drinks.
sound mind and body.
You want father's purse national mysterious secret. Secret. No. Not never. Father said. Ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it.
It makes me feel uncomfortable that I can see his nipple when looking at him from the front. Right down there in the corner. You'll never be able to unsee that now.
Buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't bear it. No, nay, neither. Too strong.
Tiny little O'Donnell just outranked that guy up there.
Sorry. Terrible. I'll clean up right now. Quickly.
This is actually needed for a quest, but we can get it right now if we can find it. And that's that for now. Anything else we need to do around here? We have bonuses to all of our checks and stuff. I should really be using this on other things too. Let's think, what else can we use this on? Let's use this to enter the creche, actually. I think we can use that to pass the Zathis check thingy. That should be pretty good. That's so funny because IRL medically I can't drink alcohol. You get to live out your alcohol drinking dreams in Baldur's Gate 3 as Ladonal the Barbarian.
Teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Okay, the next thing we need to do. I am gonna have you disguise self so you can disguise yourself as a Githyanki. Now, you can just invisibility potion past this spot, but if you do that, you don't get any of the EXP from fighting those guys.
Gods preserve me.
Look at the draggy.
What's inside?
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I...
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Play with the locals.
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
So this is kind of like a big check for the player when you first enter this area, because this is basically the gateway to one of the second acts. And all the enemies here are at least level 5, which allows them to multi-attack. So one of the cool game design things they've done is if your party is level 5 or level 4 and lower, they'll say that they're not ready for this fight, but once they hit level 5, they'll say, we bet we can take them on. But if you're solo, your character will always say that you can't take them on. A nice little bit of a game design detail where they try to warn the player and stuff. Alright, now, to survive this, we have our hold personal immunity ring, and now we just need to be able to walk through these guys.
Your skull pounds in response to the Githyanki's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, but you hear her voice.
You stay put. Ryder, my time is...
Shh! Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding, for I am nothing if not
You sound like nice people.
Your name, child.
Imagine meeting someone that speaks like that in real life.
Imbecile, stay back.
Now.
Silence, Lae'zel.
Vakith esteems
I'm the
all her
ruler
children.
here.
You are unknown to me, kin.
Boss looks like David Bowie to me.
Wandering unbidden. Explain yourself, Vinisk.
Okay, I think it doesn't matter which one we pick, but this one gives me more bonuses, so I think we picked this one. For some reason, sometimes the charm doesn't work here. Or it just like defaults to 1 die after you click it. I think there's something about this character which you can't activate charm because he's like immediately leaving or something.
You did not. But I suppose you are young and untested. This world can be... You will return to the creche and fetch reinforcements. But first, a question. We hunt a weapon taken from the Geik slave ship. Have you...
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you.
It is polyhedric in shape, inscribed with the sacred runes of our people. It is our queen's, and she shall have it back. Clearly, you know nothing of this, Vinisk. No matter, it will be found. Make for the creche. And if you come across any survivors of the Geik vessel, kill them and search them. Thoroughly. Oretha, keep hunting and do better. To Danos, we fly!
And by passing this check, we do get all the EXP as if we had killed them ourselves.
The creche must be near.
And let's go do a bit of looting before we head into the next area.
Protocol is clear. I will be purified.
I should have enough weight to make it to the next area without having to go and unload my inventory. I can also drink a strength potion if I really have to.
Seems simple enough.
Now, does the game make me breath before heading into this area? I'm really hoping it doesn't. I think it only makes you breath the first time you enter Act 2.
Over than through. Don't mind if I do.
No, these are thin men. But you don't get a sword? Yeah, we're not planning on using a sword. We're not really doing any Get Yankee build. That's okay. You can use, like, command drop, and if you succeed the check, then you do get a sword for free.
Yes.
But that's pretty much borderline exploit, I think.
Something's on my mind.
Ah, a friendly face. Oh, you are us. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? All business? Inside that temple is a Gith creche. But I'm not here to seek revenge for the Society of Brilliance. Task I have been less than successful, and if the Gith ever see me again, they will. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Give me the money. Give me the money up front. I don't think that was enough. Is it? Oh, it was! Damn! Blissforce is so good.
I suppose there is a reason I'm asking you to do it. Very well. Here's...
Now, she does have an armor set that's really good.
Payment has
I do
ensured
want that.
swift action. What news? Very well. But I'll make note of how much time you
So I
waste
believe this thing over here is one of the better armor sets that we can wield. There's another one that we can also use, but I think this is pretty on par with that one. So this gives me 2 extra dexterity score, which is enough to bump up our AC by 1. So there's another light vest that you can get also later on. It also gives 10 armor class, and it also gives an extra point of AC instead of the 2 dex score. I think this one's slightly better because it also gives us other bonuses, whereas the other one is good for charisma checks and stuff, I think. Or no, I think it was like, it adds charisma to your cantrip damage or something like that. But I think we take this one. Although if I go with the other one, I don't have to pay any cash for it, which is also really nice. I also don't have enough cash for this, actually. I might not be able to get this right now. Never mind, we can't pick this up yet. Unfortunate. Alright, we'll come back to this stuff later. If we don't decide to use the other armor set. Wait a second.
This view's almost worth the walk.
If I had more strength, I think I could actually shove her straight down.
Might not be the time.
Cat's cloth from this lady, yeah. We can go for the cat's cloth, but I'm thinking we might go for the free armor set that we get from rescuing the tieflings. That one basically also gives an extra point of AC versus this one, which gives us AC passively through the dexterity gains. Maybe we'll come back for it once we have enough cash. We'll see. Okay, functions act untransformed though, so it'll be transformed. There's just one last check that we have to pass. Are you going to get the Volo Eye at some point? I think so. For now, I'm content with this robbing Volo every time we go back into camp. So I'm kind of just gonna leave him there for a bit. Just rob him a little bit every once in a while, you know? If we're running low on gold, we go pay Volo a visit. Nab a quick 400 gold off of him.
That's enough. On your feet.
Larry! If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about...
Silence! Move!
No! No, no!
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the door.
Yeah, the Yankee are so skinny is something I'm noticing. They're supposed to be like these fearsome warriors, but they look so thin. Normally when I think of like fearsome warrior tribes or something, I think of like super muscular enemies and stuff. I'm gonna take the secret shortcut down into the creche. Go through the back entrance, don't have to go through the main stuff. And then we'll go back up there to get the EXP from the enemies once we're strong enough to tank hits.
I'll give it a shot. I wonder what's past this.
Nice. Critical success. I'm killing. Do you not consider that an exploit? Hey, he comes back of his own volition because we saved his life.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Where did you... Ah, you are kin.
Also, when it comes to getting gold, I consider it more of a saving your time type of thing, because there's more than enough gold in the entire world that we can pick up and sell just to get the equipment that we need. So stealing from Volo is, in a sense, just a way to just speed things up. There's other ways to do it too, like for example, you can glitch out the shopkeepers and have them give you infinite gold, stuff like that. But I don't want to like have to respec and do that every single time, so I just do a quick stop by to Volo every once in a while.
An understandable longing. Report to our Kithrak within. She may have...
Okay then. I don't believe there's anything I need to get from... Oh no, there is actually, there is. There is a weapon that this person sells that gives armor class. I think there's only like one or two weapons in the game that actually gives AC.
Is the filth of these people. Unbelievable. Impressive? Not the word I would use, but to each
And she
their own.
also sells some really good potions too, so I want to pick those up. Defender Flail. Reduce incoming damage, and it also gives armor class +1. We want one of that. And I don't think we need anything else over here, so that should be good.
If you find anything worthwhile that isn't covered.
And now we have ourselves even more armor class. We're up to 20 AC right now. There is a boot that they're selling in Last Light Inn that gives another 1 point. I believe there's a glove out there somewhere that also gives 1 point of AC, and then finally the armor set that we can get that gives another point of AC. I can actually respec this person to have 16 Constitution, which I really should be doing. If I give you 16 Constitution, that gives you up to 24 AC. And then once I get the Hag's Hair, that's 25 AC. I think you need like 28 or 29 to comfortably tank hits without any chance of getting hit back. So we're going to need... I don't know if there's a helmet that grants AC. There probably is. And I think that's it for now. There's technically a shield that grants 3 AC, but if you put on that shield, you don't have crit immunity, and you can die from, you can always get hit if the enemy rolls a 20 unless you have crit immunity, so you always want to have that. Okay, but more importantly though, let's go past some more checks here. Oh, and we got a level up, nice. I'm possibly going to be respecting soon, so I won't really think too hard about this. We do have our feats. Ability improvement should give us the next bit of dexterity that we need. I guess we just go all into dex for now. I don't have odd numbers, so I have nothing else to put it in anyways. There's a guy in here that's carrying a book that gives us 95 EXP, so let's go talk to this guy first.
Kentucky! We are training to fight Jank. You think that they won't need to if we keep killing each other for them? It's stupid! Orphe... Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting a... You fight again! This time, that who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
I've been practicing every night, Savage. Let me have a go.
I refuse. There has to be a better way. You dropped your guard on your weak side and were completely open to an offhand counter. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh, excellent way to get raised, huh? Okay, reading this gives us 95 points of EXP. And now for the big check here. We need to go get the Zathix bonus with our bliss scores. To pass this, we want to make sure that we have as much saving throw as possible. We picked up the Safeguard Shield a while ago just to give ourselves some more saving throw. If I come here after I'm level 7, I can like nearly guarantee it with the Paladin's Aura of Protection because that gives like +4 to saving throws. Do I want to wait until then? Maybe? It might be a little bit safer if I wait one more level. Or I could just respec for it, that works too. Yeah, maybe we'll just respec for it. I don't want to just get the bonus out of the way right now. Let's head over to Withers. Withers will help us out a bit here. I hope it doesn't get rid of my bliss scores. I don't think it will.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast a mending of the thread, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, a matter of as thou desire.
We're gonna switch into just pure paladin for temporarily. I don't think it matters which paladin you go, as long as we get the level 6. And then we'll respec back into barbarian. Okay then. As for feats, we want to have... Oh, it gave me the wrong stats. Oops, forgot about that. You have to respec again, hold up.
I never met a skeleton.
Not this one. For a mere pittance of as thou.
Okay, we need to go paladin, but let's remember to actually give ourselves the proper stats here. So we want to max out charisma, wisdom, and intelligence, I think it was. And then we want max out charisma. I forgot if it was supposed to be intelligence or wisdom that we went for. Let's go for intelligence. And then I don't remember if any of these had any relevance to this. Persuasion, religion. I think it was like Arcana that we needed. Okay, this should be good for now. Don't think we needed any other points here. And then, now we do our level ups. So all the checks on the save list count as saving throws. So as long as we have this active, we get +4 to all of our saving throws, which is a very, very big deal for us. And now, let's go do our checks here.
A parasite. Take vertical incision from intestinal coloration consistent with sample. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking? You must be desperate. Tell me, how long have you been infected? Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection. Either your tadpole is go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured. Your gratitude is unnecessary. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithis.
Okay, what else do I need to do here? I also need to try to learn how to cast... Oh, we don't have the charm person thing. Okay. So when I do these checks, I'm gonna have to make sure that I succeed without advantage. I think we can with all of this. He's gonna talk to us afterwards, and if I fail that, I'll have to fight everyone in here. And if I succeed it, I don't have to fight them in there, and I get the XP for killing them all. I'm just trying to make sure that I have everything needed here.
Go on. My time is back.
Alright, let's do this.
The device is strange. Made of taut flesh. You feel your parasite stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zaithis for curing unwanted
I'm curious if she's lying about this, because later on we find out that the Zaithis always kills the person inside of it. So, like, what does that imply? Like, what is her actual role if she's not actually extracting the parasites from people?
Your body grows cold.
I just realized if you're using the short person model, they're not actually sitting in the seat, they're actually standing up in it. Is he? No, he's like kind of sitting.
You must
His feet's just not reaching the
on
bottom.
Parasite at all times. The Zaith'isk will do the rest.
Layers of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts.
You know, this thing looks very insectoid-ish. I wonder if it's meant to be alive, or if it's just like the head or body parts of an insect.
Your parasite, but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and
Yeah, if the thing just kills the subject, why not just chop the guy and not bother with the Rube Goldberg apple peeler? That's what I was thinking too, right? Oh, I can only activate one. Oh no, I was supposed to activate this before I stepped into the machine. After I activate this, it's just stay on permanently. We also have Gnome Cunning, which I didn't realize actually gave advantage on this stuff also. Which is kind of really nice.
Through waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
That's it. Ignore the pain. Think of the tadpole. Think of it purged.
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
Yeah, I think the protection thing is way better than Bless anyways. Although now that I've activated it, I should be able to use Bless now without it getting cancelled. Yep. Although we have so many bonuses, I don't even know if it's possible for us to fail at this point, besides just rolling a 1.
That's it. You're almost there. The Zaith'isk never fails.
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. Rotten.
No. No more.
I like just seeing all the bonuses go into the dice roll there. Alright, nice 36 successful roll.
Pour yourself into the tadpole's putrid magic. Its strength multiplied. It unleashes on the machine. The two forces fuse violently together, your brain their conduit. Your body and mind drift apart. You are being undone.
Enough!
The room
Oopsies.
swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet
Holy stat
unfamiliar.
bonuses.
Inside it,
Yeah, we had a lot of saving throws here.
and you feel different.
No! The Zaith'isk! What have you done? My life's work gone. And yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Bloodstores is so nice to have. Can we just go through all of Act 2 and never rest?
Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power?
I like how you can actually just convince her of that.
Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract
This
it
person
alive.
spent their entire
It would
life
have been
working
an
with that machine,
exceptional
and they believe that one little lie
In
that we
any
just
case,
came up with.
Your problem is resolved.
Good job,
Leave
Ladonal.
me. I must salvage what I can.
Incredible. Your
I'm gonna
parasite
get
is
the
even
EXP for
stronger
killing
now.
everything in this room, because otherwise she would have brought everyone in here to kill us. That's kind of nice.
No traps, please.
Also have free things that we can steal here, so we might as well.
Don't waste a step. I have to keep going.
You know, you can actually steal this stuff without
Parasite nearby.
without crouching.
You should take a closer look.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting. Nothing illicit can be found. The accusation.
We absorbed the parasite, so we technically have nothing on us.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best nothing illicit can be found.
Oh man, I love that. Okay, we got 2 more parasites to use. I can either give myself more HP or I can take Repulsor. Repulsor's kind of nice to have, especially because we get it as a free action. We can also just pick up Ability Drain, so we can just drain the enemies of their Dexterity stat when we attack them. I'm thinking I'm gonna go into... probably HP just for safety. We're not at the point where we can just avoid every single attack yet, so we want to make sure that we have that little bit of safety on us. And let's go respec once again. Back to Withers we go. Back to being barbarians. Let's see.
I want to have a word.
Are you dead?
I am neither dead nor undead.
I love this little chat that they get.
I'm living.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt. Thou walkest alone on all these harsh nights. Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life, and thus thou art alone.
Accusing us of being maidenless.
Spins along as it should. Does the
parasite growing stronger mean anything mechanics-wise? It does, actually. I'll show you in just a bit.
Resurrection instead, as thou desire.
Okay, so back to our original build. I think it was Barbarian first. I'm going to be running a Dexterity Barbarian. With, was it Constitution or Charisma? I think it was Charisma I was running with, but I'll do Constitution this time around. We'll try different things and see which one we like more. And then we'll max out our Charisma. Anything else I need to do? I'm going to be getting Hag's Hair and putting that into Dexterity, so that would be 18 here. Plus 2 from the feet, that should be 20. I could always respec once I get the Hag's Hair and then play around with that. Would I rather have the point in Charisma or Constitution? This gives me 1 more AC, this gives me 1 more saving throw. We are going to have trouble versus a lot of the mages in this game, unfortunately. But I guess if I kill all the mages first, it doesn't really matter. I could kill the mages first and then dodge every single physical attack coming our way. This is probably the better way to do it, I think. And then maybe I'll just give you neutral wisdom saving throws. Cool, sounds good. And then after that, we're going to be grabbing Perception and Nature, I guess, so it's not negative at least. I'll just go with that for now. Okay, then after that, for the tanky build, we have to get our Charisma shield on Paladin. I'm going to switch it over to doing Paladin next. We will be going Oath of Vengeance, I think. Another thing I can do is go Oath of Ancients, and if I go 7 levels into this, I actually get half damage from all spellcasters. This is actually kind of tempting. I might consider Oath of Ancients. Maybe I'll consider that. Thematically, though, Vengeance seems to fit a bit more with our little barbarian Well, no, that's not necessarily true. He's supposed to be like a wizard barbarian, so technically he also has, he has like some affinity with nature. That kind of fits thematically. What else do I need? Oh yeah, I also needed a level in wizard, I believe. What was the wizard for again? There was like some utility on this. What other reasons did I want wizard? To learn haste, I think that was it. I need to learn haste on wizard, so let me grab a level of wizard first. We're gonna have a level of wizard. I think I took the minor illusion. I took, what else was it? Booming blade and fragments. And then, right, and we also were doing this for the mage armor. That was really important. The mage armor, we're gonna have long strider, this guy's self, and then all the jumping abilities. I don't think there was anything else we needed here. Paladin already learns this. We only get one slot, of course. But that's completely fine for now. Eventually we're gonna give ourselves more intelligence once we hit Act 3 and get the amulet that gives us the free constitution. Then we can actually just buff up our own intelligence and then learn multiple spells here. The two important ones being shield and mage armor. Then after that, we're gonna head into Paladin. This of course denies us our multi-attack all the way until level 7, I think. I don't remember what level we're currently at. I think we're either at 6 or 7. Oath of Ancients or Oath of Vengeance. Let me think about this for a second. So we're running 6 levels at least in Paladin for the Aura of Protection, 1 level in Wizard for the Haste, 1 level in Barbarian at least for now. I guess I can afford 1 more level in Paladin for the magic damage reduction. Then after I get that, I'll have 3 levels left over for Fighter. I think we'll go Oath of Ancients, just so we can get the reduced magic damage that we take. Also, it still fits thematically somewhat because of beauty of nature and all that stuff, and we are barbarians, so we're like, I don't know, kind of in tune with nature, that type of stuff. I forgot what it was. I think it was that. Was it Bless or was it something else? Forgot what I was supposed to take here. Yeah, that's fine. And we get our feet over here, ability points. Gonna make sure that we max out our dexterity to ensure that we have as high of an armor class as possible. Once we get our Hag's Hair, we should have a total of 5 armor class provided by our dexterity and 3 provided by our constitution. So that's like 8 AC total just from our stats by themselves. Pretty good. And I guess I'll keep this so I have immunity to fears.
I am not a skeleton.
Okay, so we need 1 more level before we get our multi-attack, I think, right? Yeah, we need 1 more level to get our secondary attacks. I believe that won't be a problem for us. Okay, what are we doing next? Next up, we're going to steal our money back from Withers.
Just out of view.
Ah, damn it. Oh, it's because Arabella's here. She's talking with him here. Let's have Arabella go somewhere else.
I made it. You find Mum and Pops? No. No. I don't believe you. It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go.
Light on my feet.
Okay, anything else we need to do around here? I think we've passed most of the important checks. I don't need the egg since I already got the money off of the lady. We will eventually need to pass the checks to get like bonuses and stuff, but I'm doing that before the Merkle fight, so I probably will be resting before then, so I can't use my Blitz Spores there. Moonrise Towers. We do need to talk to Zarel. I don't think there was any important checks with Zarel, though. Oh, the Zentrum. I should probably talk to those guys, actually. So, next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading back into Act 1. Let's first take a quick trip to Myconid Colony, though. I want to just make sure I can drop off all my stuff. If you go Oath of Ancients and Bearheart Barbarian, you quarter spell damage before saving throws. Does that actually stack? I know that, in Baldur's Gate 3, a lot of the resistances are coded as, like, your actual resistance. You know how, like, some enemies have, like, weakness and resistance? It's coded as a resistance, so you can't actually stack multiple sources of those, usually. Does it work like that for Baldur's Gate? I'm assuming it works like that in the actual games when you play tabletop, but I don't know if it works like that in-game, though. Because I remember I was like trying to find ways to resist damage a long time ago, and it seemed like a lot of resistances were like considered
I've got to
one
get
single
myself moving.
stack.
No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Speed potion, let's start selling the rest of this stuff here. I no longer need my Falar Luve, so I'm going to sell that. We can get rid of this Twist of Fortune, get rid of the rest of these clothes. This shield I don't need, anything that's not enchanted we don't need that ring. I probably don't need the Poisoner's Gloves. Here's Locket, will go there. I don't think we need this. Would I ever need that? I'll hold on to it. Maybe I'll need it at some point. I'll hold on to one of these just in case I need it. I definitely need that. And we're not a mage, so we don't need the water. Okay, everything here I don't think we need. Alright, got ourselves a little bit of cash here, which is nice. I'll buy another strength potion just in case. And maybe I'll buy one potion of flying. We might need that in our fight versus the final boss of Act 2. I think we're good now. Get rid of a couple of the extra stuff that we really don't need here. Okay. That should be good. I need a little bit more money to buy the boots from Mathis.
This'll do wonders for the shop.
And what else did we need? Don't need that anymore. That's just weighing us down. I guess I technically don't need the bows. Or the arrows.
No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Not really an arrows person here. I can afford to get rid of most of these. Like this thing over here. I hoard these arrows thinking I'll need them at some point in the campaign. I just never end up needing them. Okay, that should be good for now.
Have I got everything then?
What's next on the list of things that needs to be done? Next up, let's go towards the Zentrum hideout. I think should be the next place that we head to. They do not stack, I was misinformed. Hey, no problem, Zlodano. It's something that like came to me also as an idea, like, oh, what if I stack up a bunch of like half damage abilities? I've done that in the past too, while I was looking up different builds. Now over here, you can possibly die to this guy if you're not careful. You want to be a little bit careful here. Instead of trying to pass the check and not get blown up, I'm just going to make sure I don't have to pass that check.
Softer than a whisper.
So if you jump right over to here, you don't have to worry about getting blown up by the barrels anymore.
Wonder if the gods are watching
And
me.
now we can just sneak right behind them and maybe try to pickpocket them.
All mine.
Free stuff. Take his gold also. You want to take his food too. Gold the kid's lunch money. How's it feel, O'Donnell? You just stole this kid's lunch money and his keys and everything. He's also gonna get fired from his workplace. Although since, considering who he's working for, he's probably getting killed for that.
Another step forward.
Y'all is great. I'm glad you enjoy pickpocketing people. One day I want to do like a full rogue build with like halflings so you can never roll a 1 and just like successfully steal everything from all the vendors. I think that'll be a really fun thing to try out. I've never really tried something like that in Baldur's Gate yet. This is a great place to just loot every single box because there's just so much food around here. You take everything in here and that basically solves like 2 or 3 campsites, I think.
What's hiding here?
Again. Let's head on in. Hey, and thank you very much for the raid, Pendle Steven. Much appreciated, sir. I do see the raid now. Sometimes I forget to be in chat, that's all. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let's just pick up all this stuff here.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
All it's time for an intimidation. Try and I will take your skulls as trophies. A very Ladonnal answer.
Huh. Big words. Still. Takes
She
steel
doesn't
to
even
swagger
say
in
anything
here.
back, just, huh.
If you're
Big
half
words.
as tough as you think you are, I might have a job. We've disarmed the trap.
I like how O'Donnell isn't even dressed like a barbarian. He's literally just in wizard clothing. And he's a gnome, so nobody expects him to actually be a barbarian.
You steal anything, you're dead.
Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Not many can talk their way in. I could use someone with your skills. Some of our people are missing. More important, find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just good. Backtrack a long time was. Find whoever did this and...
Okay, we will be dealing with that in a bit. But before we do that, I want to get rid of all the dialogue checks that we have to do. Take as much advantage of bliss spores as possible here. So we've done all the dialogue checks in the Craish. I don't think there's any dialogue checks in the monastery. Neither in the Crags. There is one in the Grand Mausoleum. We gotta talk to that demon thing. One problem with fighting the Orthon with this type of tank build is that the Orthon throws bombs on you, and you can't exactly armor class through bombs. That kind of just blows you up, 20 damage each. And all of his minions know how to run over and pick up the bombs and throw it at you. I've done extensive testing on this. You just won't survive, so you have to pass a dialogue check for that one. Either that or go invisible, grab the potion, and run away. Not grab the potion, grab the orb and run away. So use an invisibility potion, grab the orb, run away, or you talk to him. I think we'll try talking to him. We have enough persuasion that it should be okay. Hopefully. Anything else we need to pass? I think that's literally it. After that, we can finish up our build and get ready to do combat stuff. Trying to think if there's literally anything else. I think... No, I think that's actually it. Alright, let's go deal with the Orthon. Ygir. I usually do the Warlock infinite money trick. I did to do the steal everything thing once and ended up on a mountain of bodies. A mountain of bodies? What happened there?
Moving in.
Something's wrong. What about this?
You look like you want to say the magic words, like they're...
Okay, we're immune to the curse again. Let's head inside.
Let these sigils. What were they for?
Me, Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, me, I shall...
Over here, we just gotta figure out the story of Ketheric. So we start off with Moonrise Towers being nice and bright. And we come over here and we find out that he went into grief. And finally, he becomes General Thorm.
That disc looks like it can move. But where does it lead?
One last check just to make sure we're ready for this. When we head into the fight versus Ygir, I'm gonna make sure that we have an elixir of vigilance to make sure that he doesn't get a chance to just murder me. I'm gonna drop this sack because I don't need it. Lighten up our load here, make sure we're all ready for this. This does mean I have to give up my strength potion, I think. But I gotta make sure that I act first. If Ygir acts first, he has a chance of throwing the bombs and then detonating them all with the concussive blast. That'll actually just like end your entire run instantly. Very, very dangerous to deal with him. I'm gonna take that right now. By the way, Ronar, don't forget your last resort by using the pixie belt to turn yourself into a cow to teleport out of red areas. I probably won't do that. If we're trapped in a red area, I'll just face the consequences. The only time I'll allow exploits is if it just saves time and I could have resolved the situation in a different way in the same amount of difficulty, just faster. Gold is one of those things. There's just so much gold in the world that we can afford to buy everything that we want. It's just a matter of picking up everything and selling it. I'd rather just steal that from Bolo. But when it comes to things like explosive barrels to win fights, that's the one thing that's an actual game mechanic that I'll consider an exploit, and then the other stuff, if it is an exploit, I just will try to avoid it.
Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, first thing we gotta do here is deal with the Dark Justiciars. We have a lot of bonus stats here. 10 base armor class, +4 from dexterity, +3 from constitution, +2 from shield. How much more AC can I get out of you? If I get the upgraded boots, I can get 23 AC, and if I get the upgraded armor set, I can get +4 AC, or 24 AC, and then if I get the gloves, I can get up to 25 armor class, I think. Anything else that I need? I need to look up good helmets for Act 2. That's something else I also need to deal with.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives.
You plunder. You upset my plans. Leave. Bones! They are more than skin, blood. Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows!
Certainly an insult.
My forces are split. Rally on me, a wall of...
Okay, let's do this. First things first, we should destroy all the portals, so let's begin with that. Done. Do I activate my haste potion? Maybe? I could also activate Shield of Faith just to make sure I don't get hit. I think I'll do that actually. This should give me enough armor class that these guys have almost a 0% chance of hitting us. Let's see if that's true. Nope, you can totally still hit me. Alright. How much was that? So he has 3 proficiency, 2 from the difficulty level, and 2 more from dexterity modifier. So 7 minus 24. He has to roll a 17 or higher to hit us, but they are rolling their 17s, which is kind of annoying. So in order to avoid these guys 100%, I need like 28 armor class. Wow. And here I thought I would have an easy time here. My concentration didn't go down, so that's good at least. Let's activate our shield again just to make sure that we won't take too much damage here. We're still pretty hard to hit, like they have to roll a 17, which is pretty unlikely. And we also have very good saving throws because we're also part paladin. Actually, no, I don't have that ability yet. Yeah, I don't have warding, or warding yet. That was just for the temporary reset. But so far the build's working pretty well though. Minus that first round that we had to go through. Okay, let's finally stop them from summoning guys here. Excellent. And now for the fight here. We're gonna have to brawl our way through this. Let me top off our HP and start beating these guys up. Ow! Wait, I thought I had a crit immunity shield. Whoa, 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 hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh no, I took that off for the saving throw shield, I forgot. Oh my goodness, okay, we gotta put that back on. Okay, hold up, hold up. We're not ready for this fight yet, hold up, let me put up my, I still have Shield of Faith, which is good. Let me get this back on, and maybe we just invis here, so I don't have to like take too much damage. Yeah, I'll just stealth here. For safety. that almost did us in. Glad I caught that.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, let's ignore those guys for now and just focus on talking with you here, because that's kind of the whole reason we're here. We'll come back and fight them later when we have the chance. Let's activate this. This will scare everything away. Good. And we're gonna go knowingly walk into the trap. Elixir of Vigilance is active. We should have enough initiative to beat out Ygir in terms of speed, I hope. And if not, then we might just die. I am immune to being surprised, so at the very least we have that going for us. Okay, one last check of all of our equipment, make sure we're set.
So much blood. What the hell's has been happening here?
Just like that, the run is over. No, the run won't end here, guys. We're gonna make sure we at least make it up to the Merkel fight so we can die in a very ceremonious manner, at least.
There's something out there. I can feel.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? There's a whiff of the surface to you. A new arrival, then. You burrow too deep, little rabbit.
I don't actually know if this will cause him to fight me. I'm kind of scared about doing that. Let me look this up, actually. Baldurs Gate 3, view gear, dialogue. Okay, we gotta make sure that we're not selecting something that'll just force a fight, because then we literally just die. Okay, so over here, we have some Ygir dialogue, right? No, it doesn't tell me the Ygir dialogue. Will it say over here? It does not say. Alright, let's just pick the safe one instead of the fun one. I think we should go for the safe one here.
There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk.
Cherries? Apparently we smell like cherries.
Sulfur.
Or Raphael smells like cherries, maybe.
I can smell him all over you. Where is he?
Does this cause him to attack? I don't know what causes him to attack is the thing. Yeah, let me see if I can find like the actual dialogues here. Break Ygir's contract. No, not that one. Ygir dialogue. Bane, maybe? How to convince Ygir. You have to pass an insight check for the option to show up? Really? Oh, we are not passing an insight check. Our intelligence is way too low for that. So I have to say, wait, you know Raphael.
That perfume trickster swindled me, trapped me.
And then I've had dealings with the devil.
Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
Let's share our experiences about Raphael.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. You can't help. It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract. Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave.
And then after that, I have to select... You have to pass an insight check for the option to show up. So did I not get it, or?
Blood sworn to the night, or prayers smother.
Yeah, I haven't seen any insight checks roll here.
Shaw's halls, hungry to slay, leave no justice here, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me. Ah!
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went.
No! Okay, well, O'Donnell.
Parchment can burn. Oral agreements aren't worth the tongues they're waggled out upon. A song lingers. Raphael made double
Hopefully we can outspeed him.
I can't forget the damn thing so long as my word's not finished. I did as instructed, but the song still rattles about in my head. The contract still stands somehow. If I break it, I will become Raphael's slave forever. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die.
Oh, we do get a persuasion check. Alright, O'Donnell. Don't fail this. Oh, the Blitzboard is saving our asses right now.
I spent a century roaming these halls. I spilled every drop of Dark Justiciar blood that there was to spill. And you think you can do better? Go on then. I'll enjoy watching you fail. But try to run, and you will regret it.
What's in 1d6?
I'm not without friends. If you break your word, they'll hunt you down and make your final moments a symphony of agony.
That's pleasant. Okay, we passed that check. And now we're buddies with him. Nice. Okay, let me see how fast you are. This guy over here has 16 dexterity plus alert. We have... How much dexterity do we have? We have 19 dexterity. So we theoretically beat him out by 1 point, but with the way the rolls work, not guaranteed. So what we need to do is we need to try to lure him away, immediately pick this up, and then drink an invis potion and run for our lives. I'm gonna do this.
Don't want to draw any attention.
And now, run.
Light on my feet. I need to find a way forward.
Run as fast as you can, O'Donnell. Run! Run and don't look back. And safe. Like taking candy from a baby. Oh, that was not like taking candy from a baby at all. We nearly died for that.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay, back to you guys here. Do I believe I can fight that? Our armor class isn't high enough yet. We'll come back later, and once we have the armor class to deal with them, then we'll go for it. Ooh, what did I just click? Okay, let's just get out of here before bad things happen. Okay, that was probably the hardest part of Char's Gauntlet. That was the place where we were most likely to die if something bad were to happen. Now let's go to the Bugbear Merchant, sell some of our stuff, and maybe start freeing some of the prisoners from the bottom of Moonrise. One thing about the Bliss Spores is that it's not actually only restricted to just dialogue checks. The ability checks that it mentions also come into play when we're trying to throw enemies with our Strength Potion. That's exactly what's going to be happening next. The dungeon conveniently has a bottomless pit surrounding the entire walkway. We're going to be making use of that.
Something to ask.
Oh no, I still opt to kill the 1 million rats for a U-Gear. I probably will, just for the EXP maybe.
In your chest. How may I serve?
I think I already sold most of my stuff. I got nothing else to sell, guys. Dang. Nothing else to sell. Alright, into the basement we go. You guys have seen this before with the Dwagar encampment. Exact same thing happens here. We've got plenty of invis potions. If we mess something up, that shouldn't be a problem.
My
With
focus
eye while
is
that
on
person walks away.
taking in every detail of your appearance.
Okay, you're pretty far away. Oh shit, there's another eye here. Never mind. Wait for a bit.
Lifeless eye stares at you.
The eyes are stuck together. I kinda don't like that. I want the eyes to be separated. Let me talk to this eye here.
Lifeless eye stares at you.
Talking to it.
Lifeless eye stares at.
Perfect. Good, good, good. Okay, that's where that person is. We should be clear to do another throw right here. Excellent. Now we wait for this person to come back. There's a nice little opening here. We'll see if we can try to push them through that opening, or maybe even just throw them through. Come on, a little bit closer. lose our oath for killing people without initiating a fight.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters.
Well, no more respecting for us for a long time, it
Grows
seems.
within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
Broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
Oopsies. Oopsies. The Scotsman, is that what you guys call him? I guess it's kinda like that. He has the accent at least. Oh no, it's a Scottish guy.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Oh, she's coming over. Let's quickly end this if we can. Bye.
What path lies before me?
Didn't notice. Good. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come over this way. I'm gonna start luring each of these guards down one by one. If you engage the warden while she's inside of that room, these guards will actually go and help her. But getting rid of these guys is kind of important right now. Let's lure this guy first.
Won't I?
Whoa, check it out, it's a cat! It's the coolest thing ever! Look, it's a magical cat! Cue that scene from Rick and Morty where there's like a talking cat. Cats are magical though, they are magical cats. Whoa, check it out, it's another cat! Alright, let's throw him into the pit. This guy's a halfling, so we can actually throw him pretty far. Bye-bye! Oh no, my oath. We broke it. Whatever will we do? You know, this build actually doesn't even need any of the Paladin Oath abilities. I can actually just stay oath broken.
You ought to be kinder to the prisoners.
Oh man, we're killing the nice person.
One of them could be elevated.
Why is it always the nice people that we have to kill first?
They accept the absolute.
One very dangerous thing about fighting these people, they actually carry void bulbs with them. So if you're not careful, they can actually throw and you like initiate combat with them by accident and they somehow win the speed check. They can throw a void bulb onto that spot and kill you. I've died to that before. There's so many different ways you can die on solo honor mode runs, that's one of them.
Can't risk being in open view.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. What do you mean I can't reach? Okay, I can't show you what's in their pocket, but you have to take my word for it. They have a void bulb in their pocket. Very dangerous enemies, especially when you're fighting near that cliff. Well, really? Can we see? No, thank you. Maybe if we're ever doing like a duo run at some point, Anchor Dude, maybe I'll have you find out the hard way. How's that sound?
Better be cautious.
Yeah, see, that person has a void bulb on them. Now you guys can see.
Very well.
But yeah, the AI does know how to use it. They will throw it on that spot to suck you into the pit. It's actually like... It was the most infuriating thing because I had spent like a couple of hours on that run too. Okay, I got rid of these guys. How much more EXP do I need? About a quarter of the way there. should be able to get a few more kills in the outside area. I never played an RPG game that didn't write villainous player character dialogue that wasn't the depth impression of a schizo murder hobo.
Enjoy the view.
You know, I think the faction that I disliked the least in Baldur's Gate was the Ballists. Like, they could have actually been like some interesting, like, kind of gray area type of cult where they're like, oh yeah, we get rid of like corrupt individuals in society and stuff, and you have to decide whether or not like it's important to keep people like that in society and allow like murders to happen willy-nilly. But no, instead the dialogue is more like just, we like to kill things for fun and we're definitely evil and you have to stop us. They could have made the Ballist cult somewhat interesting though. Like, you know how like when you're applying to join as an assassin of Baal and you have to like kill that elephant guy, and you know that the elephant guy is like definitely not a good person, and it kind of lifts the weight of doing that. I kind of wish they explored that a little bit more instead of just, yeah, we're a murder cult and we just like killing people for fun. Chaotic evil god of murder, though, they will never be ballin'. I guess that's kind of true, too. They are just meant to be chaotic evil. This guy's a dwarf, so I don't believe you're able to... Oh, no, you can't throw him, actually. For some reason, I thought you couldn't throw the dwarf. And finally, this fella over here. There's actually a way you can get him to kill himself through dialogue, but if you do that, you don't get the EXP for it. Okay, we got all the EXP for this. One thing you can do is you can pick up the shipping crate.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
And that will give you a couple more parasites to work with. We're going to spend our next few points on getting Repulsor, probably. If we're ever surrounded and we can't escape, Repulsor will be our answer to get out of that location. And then our final few points will be spent on picking up Ability Drain, I think. Could also pick up Psionic Backlash, that one's a decent one too. And what we can do is we can throw this crate, I believe you can kill one of the parasites that squirms out for EXP, if I'm not mistaken. One of them is alive. That one right there. Do I get the EXP for that? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay then, I don't believe there was anything of relevance here. We do need more money, so I'll just pick up a couple of things around here. I'm not gonna like thoroughly check out all the crates. Most of them happen to be empty anyways.
Anything of use?
You may have heard somewhere that nobody tosses a dwarf. Yeah, that much is true. They definitely can't do too much with the Ball cult overall. I just feel like a cult like that is kind of missing a bit more of an impact onto like meaningful dialogue in a story when their sole existence is just to murder things, and it's like, yeah, they're just bad, we gotta kill them. But that is kind of the whole point of that entire faction, I guess, so...
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
Okay, now I want to kill this person without dropping them off a cliff, because they carry a couple of important things here. But here's what we're gonna do. First we climb up here. Quickly dispose of this. Come on, you can do this. I know you can, Ladonal. Come on, Ladonal, I know you can do this. Done it before, I know you can. This is kind of frustrating. Maybe a little bit more distance. Something's blocking it. Maybe we go this way instead? Normally I'm able to throw it right through here into that chasm, but something's blocking it this time. I can't throw it into the chasm down there. Wait. Got it. There's apparently a person down there too. Wait, what? Oh, I never knew there was an invisible person here. The eye revealed them, it seems. Okay, quickly climb down before she...
I know.
It wasn't us, we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything.
Time to skulk about. Can't keep me out.
I didn't know there was a person in there, but let's kind of get rid of that person real quick. Hello.
Good idea, I think.
Don't think the warden noticed. Nope, good. I wonder if there's other invisible people around here. Huh, interesting. Look at all the dead bodies down there.
Not for communal use.
Oh, I'm not supposed to try to close that door. Okay, now then, to deal with the warden. I'm thinking our solution for dealing with the warden is going to be to climb up to here and cause her to chase after us. Come on up, warden. I think she should come up here, right? Oh, she didn't. There we go.
I need a quick word.
Here, let's throw her right back downstairs if we can. Okay, that was a nice 47 damage that we just inflicted. Pretty good. Now then, we need to survive this fight. She has a lot of accuracy because she's an archer, so I think I'll probably cast Shield of Faith for safety. I think we cast Shield of Faith for safety. The other option is to cast Rage for more defensive stats, but I think this is fine for now. Come on back up. It definitely won't. Oh no, she was clever, she went invincible! I forgot to steal her invisibility potion first. That was on me though. Is there any way we can reveal her without letting her do her thing? Maybe I can throw something at her? Or do I just let her shoot me? I kind of don't want to let her shoot me, but I might have to. Yeah, I guess we just let her shoot us. Here, we'll stand really close to the ledge, but not exactly up there. So she can't shoot me from below, but if she climbs up, she has to get hit by an opportunity attack, or she'll have to take disadvantage. That should be the best that we get out of this, I think. Oh no, but she's invisible. She can run up here and to the side, I think. Oh, not bad. Do we smite her? I think we do. Okay, she also has that. Let me make sure that I set up my reactions properly here. Ooh, apparently my reaction was burned at some point. When did I use Luck of the Far Realms? I don't remember. Okay. Make sure that it's gonna ask for all of that stuff. How do we kill her right now? I'm thinking we just start Divine Smiting her like crazy. Since she's not close to the ledge, I can't throw her off anyways. We'll just have to do a good old-fashioned brawl, probably. Yeah, and if we point blank her, then she won't be able to do anything. This should work. Big hit. We only have a single attack, unfortunately, because of the way we're set up. Got her. And we're going to take everything. Not bad at all. Wulbren's Hammer. Drop this on Toolkit. Also take the stuff that feels like it'll be worth a lot. I believe these chests are worth opening, if I remember correctly. We can't unlock them with the keys that we've got, though.
Fleck of the wrist.
I don't feel like authentically simulated behavioral compulsions just isn't that interesting for its own sake. It's not supposed to be like Word Simulator current year. That's fair. And we got it, nice. There we go, another unlock here. Stuff, gold ring. Now let's go free these people. There's a pretty good armor set for the tank barbarian build that we can get. Even though it's technically meant for casters, it's still good for us. Get everything from here. I don't remember if I have to talk to these guys to actually get the rewards. I'm pretty sure I don't. But I think I might get some bit of EXP from talking to them, so let me go find out if that's the case. I might get some from at least talking to Wulbren here.
Nimble. Nichols. Two. Ah! Don't mind us, true soul. The back wall is weak. Of course, one of my own would be my undoing. Fine. We're planning to escape. So, are you gonna run off and tell your little ward? The absolute thing. I reckon you and I we've got a plan. For us and we need tools. That... Whatever...
Okay, I didn't get anything for that. I guess we just give you the thing then.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any... Blessed Gerdol,
I love the appearance of Lindonal and how he's just covered in blood all the time. It's like that for all the characters, but it feels especially fitting for Lindonal's character to just be covered in blood.
To wait for a quiet. We'll grab the tiefling. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols
throw his hammer at his head. We'll do that in Act 3, so now he has money to give me.
Come down on us. We'll move once it's quiet.
Okay, so he's gonna start destroying that, because the tieflings turn around. I don't know when I'm allowed to, like, go back and enter the thing. And I've occasionally had weird bugs where, sometimes characters would die off and stuff, even though they were technically, quote, rescued. I'm trying to make sure that I see them all get onto the boat before I leave the area.
Here we go.
Now I should be able to open this and follow them in. We'll make sure everyone gets to the boat and we see the cutscene. It's more like its obvious fallback for the inability to make an interesting villain because they can only occupy the headspace of a generic Marvel altruistic do-gooder. That's one way to put it.
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off.
Alright guys, here's
My
a
plan
real
for now is to
philosophical
hide out on the
question.
water.
We know as the players
Unless you
that
have a better
Wulbren
idea.
is worth killing. However, as of now, your character does not. Is it theoretically morally correct to dispose of him before your character actually figures that out? I think this is like the kind of discord that I see a lot with Balin, where a lot of people are just like, yeah, just kill Balin immediately, but technically when you first meet him, you're not supposed to know any of what he's actually done to the woman, so it's like, are you supposed to get rid of him right away? Or is thought policing just like an inherently bad thing? I personally am not a thought police person, and I like to play my characters as if they had the knowledge of what they had at the moment.
Safe? That's no small...
And away we go. I once did this rescue method, and for some reason, one of Roland's siblings was missing, so they were just counted as dead. Despite them all being here with everyone else. It was kind of weird.
Through the dark,
I don't know what triggered it.
until time, skill, or luck brings you to last.
Hold there! You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it! You did, but your friends did not. Anyone could be infected, so we're checking all new faces. No Hit. Form a line. Let's see if
The Absolutes, what? What are you doing?
If what you've said is true. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now, form a line. I'll not ask again.
I like how the devs actually bothered to code in this little interaction of all the NPCs. Okay, so we're gonna wait for them to finish their checkups and then they'll come upstairs. While we're waiting for them, come up here ourselves. I haven't done Isabella's thing yet because I feel like as a solo honor mode character, we're probably going to get everyone in here killed. I usually don't even bother trying that thing. So I probably won't mess around with that too much. If I feel like we're strong enough, I'll do it, but usually I only do it with like those really strong meta builds, like Shadow Blade type builds, stuff like that. Otherwise, I don't really try.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? We need you, sir. We found him out in the shadows, just...
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
I wonder how difficult it is to play a loot while wearing metal gauntlets.
My loot? You got it back? How? You killed a Thorn? The Kethric's elite. How did you... Never mind. He needs us. Needs our... I've been lost in the shadows so long.
You're already oath broken, so why not live a little? That's probably a good way to describe it.
He told me about someone he knew. Someone called... Do you know him? Please, hurry. Without him...
You know, we have not rested since we've killed all 3 of the bosses. We ran all the way back to the Githyanki Crash, we went to the Zathis. We've been all around the entire map and we have not rested once yet. We will probably need to rest soon. But I really don't want to lose this Bliss Force. I really like just having it with me. Let's get our rewards.
You're here! You're all right. We're 2 tiefling queens, remember? I did have some help from an... How did you do it? I'm sorry it came to that. But if it was you or them, I'd pick you every... You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying.
We literally just walked around and threw everyone off the
I never
cliff.
thought I'd see... Thank you. 1,000 times.
He was really brave. Literally just throwing people off
One
the
last
cliffs.
favor. Take this off my hands.
Nice, okay. So, this is the armor set I was looking for. I've been looking for something to replace our original cloth armor. This is it. This gives us 10 armor class, same as the other one, but it also gives us armor class +1, and it also gives us access to a little bit of free temporary hit points at the beginning of each turn, equal to our charisma modifier. And we are running charisma because we are part paladin, so that is pretty good. And I believe this also buffs the damage of our booming blade too. I think it does. I can't actually tell if it's buffing it or not. I'm assuming it does. So that's pretty good, not bad. And because of that, our armor class goes up by 1 more, up to 23, not bad. Next up, let's talk to Mathis.
What can I get you?
I believe he has a set of boots that we want, this one right here. This, however, costs 2,900. I do actually have a lot of gold sitting back in camp. Let me go pick that up. We put away that gold earlier because we wanted to not take too much damage from the gold monster if we failed the dialogue checks. Now that we're done with the gold monster, we can actually come back over here. Grab all the gold that we put away earlier.
Just out of view.
Hi, Volo.
Using a 5-finger discount.
Oh, he's doing that thing where he bugs out and doesn't run away. That makes our lives just a little bit easier.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Well, that's interesting.
Now we can try to brute force this.
Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. I just want a little free for the taking.
Anything else I want? I think that's about it. I'll grab a bit more food so we have more camp supplies.
Oh, what to take. I can take what I please. Swift.
We just stole Volo's entire lunch and dinner. Okay, that should be it. And now we should also have enough gold to buy the shoes from Mathis.
Life's best bargains right here. In the market for something special?
There we go.
Pleasure.
And now our armor class is at a nice and juicy 24 AC. What else can I do here? I need to put this back on. We need to do... Okay, so when I cast this, we have 26 AC. I can get 27 if I equip that special pair of gloves. I don't know if there's a helmet out there that I can wear. I think most helmets that we have right now are considered armor. I'll just throw that on for now temporarily. In fact, maybe I'll look up a... This is a Baldur's Gate 3 helmet. Okay, so over here we have a list of the helms. We want the stuff that's in this list because it doesn't count as armor. Not really anything that I'm interested in too much. Maybe we wear the Warped Headband of Intellect. Circle of Bones. We have Booming Blade. Maybe I could take this one. Fistbreaker Helm. That does give me +1 to initiative. I'm trying to find if there's anything that gives us AC though. Or at least saving throws. Doesn't seem like there's anything here that gives that. Alright, so I guess it's either the intelligence booster or something else. I don't even know what I would use the intelligence booster for. You really don't need to rest. In fact, it's probably best to keep Bliss Spores into Ketheric. Well, I need to get my spell slots back. I can't cast Divine Smite otherwise. I trust you to be able to dialogue check him with 4 inspirations, so that shouldn't be an issue, I think. I think the best one I can think of is probably the Diadem of Arcane Synergy. We will pick that up from the... I think this is Githyanki Krish, if I'm not mistaken. One of the guys inside of the Inquisitor Chamber wears that. So we'll steal that from one of the guys when we get the chance, I think. And then throw that on. And until then... We'll just wear whatever we can find, I guess. Okay. Sounds good. We'll be resting eventually, soon. Oh yeah, let me steal your money.
Oh, I don't need anything else. Thanks. You forget. But even brawn deserves recompense. Here.
Alright, got our money from this guy, and finally...
Maybe a garden.
Roland said to sit tight. But what's taking so long?
Uh-oh. Roland's gone. Uh-oh. Find Roland next. I believe Roland is right outside of the toll house, so if we teleport back to Moonrise, we should be able to make it there.
Better be cautious.
Past the spider dude. I have had so many honor mode runs ended by this thing. On honor mode, this thing has like one-shotting powers, and technically the game's balanced around having like an actual party, so you can't really say it's unbalanced, but it's so hard to fight that thing on honor mode. I've lost so many runs due to that thing.
And move.
And you know those abilities that make it so that if you reach 0 HP for the first time, you like survive with 1 HP? Those abilities don't even work because his damage is like multiple things like splashed together. It's like a little bit of poison, psychic, and physical damage. It's just like a little bit of everything, so it's not even like easy to set that up. Okay, let's go deal with
I thought he had better sense
shadows here.
May the gods take you first.
Why'd I get hit? What hit me for fire damage? Did it run through the fires? Is that it? Quite sure. Oh well, that helps out in the end. It got stunned.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! I don't care about me, you empty-headed Luddite! I came here to save Cal and Leah! Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue! From you, of all bloody people.
Oh, you sound so sad.
But what good am I if I can't do this? This one thing. I've failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Time to press ahead.
Hey, to be fair, he did make it all the way up to here. To be able to walk through most of the shadows by yourself solo, that's pretty rough, man. There's a little bit of respect for that. Obviously this path is cleared, but that's mostly for gameplay reasons. The trek down to here was probably pretty tough. Like, you see that he burned a few of the crows and stuff. Another good source of EXP that we almost missed out on from earlier is these crows
Heading
down
out
here.
without Isabel's blessing. Have you?
So we have not actually triggered these crows yet, but they actually give a lot of EXP. We're gonna activate these guys right now. I think at this point, we should have enough armor class to tank every single crow without actually getting hit. I hope. I think we should be good. At the very least, I'm first in the turn order, so I don't get hit twice. Take a look at this. +2, literally only +2, so you actually only need to have 23 armor class to dodge every single attack. 23 armor class and crit immunity, and you can never die to these crows. Oh man, you can't even see O'Donnell in here anymore. Okay, crows have been dealt with. Another 400 EXP there. We are halfway through to level 7. Almost there. Let's go see if Roland made it back here safe and sound. He owes us like 500 gold. I think it was 500, maybe it was 400.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine. And with the true soul...
Me? Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from
Donald's face is just like, sir, this is the Wendy's.
Relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics.
What were you thinking? Oh, sorry, I got captured.
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what
Guys,
matters.
is the only sane person here.
I was just overwhelmed. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted it. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
premium trinkets and doodads.
Okay, we got ourselves a bit more cash right now. The last few things we need to finish up our build before we move on. I think the Bard gloves count as light armor. Let me look that up real quick. Baldurs Gate 3, Wondrous gloves. The Wondrous gloves count as light armor, I think. We need to get it from the mimics near the Harper cache in Grimforge. Okay, so we have to go back to Grimforge again. Alright, we're getting there though. 25 AC after this. The defense spell that we cast is going to be 27 AC, and then if I cast Scroll of Mage Armor, that should give me enough to tank every single physical attack in Act 2 and 1. Let's see if that works out. We're almost there, guys. The build's almost complete. It's been a long wait. But soon we will have the unkillable Ladonal. Roland is dead, probably. I think he dies after a certain amount of rest, but because we never rested, he just ended up being alive the entire time.
Waste a step.
Ladonal doesn't rest, he just keeps on going. The one-man army. No shits given. I think it's down here. I'm curious if you can actually tank the hits from these little mimics here. Let's find out.
This is a Harper room.
I don't have enough mana to cast... Oh, I do actually. This thing now. Remind me to also buy the amulet from Omnibulum. 26 AC, not bad. I'll take this just for safety if we need to teleport away. And let me just make sure that I have everything. I have the proper crit immunity shield. Got as much AC as we can afford on ourselves right now, and that should be it. My first playthrough, I rarely rested and never used any illicit powers because I thought there was a clock. Same here, I think a lot of people went through that exact issue, actually.
Step carefully.
Interesting, that doesn't actually trigger the other chest if I do it this way. Oh, this one's pretty tough on the disarm, huh? Oh, that was my shield.
Come on, open up.
This one's kind of tough. I think I need guidance. Let's put that. I didn't know that you could actually skip the treasure chest here. Okay, I have to kill these chests, it seems. Oh man, I want my mana back. What's the safest way to take on these chests? I guess I could use a scroll of mage armor. It feels like kind of a waste though. I would rather use that like in the Illithid colony or right before fighting Ketheric and stuff. That way I can conserve my spell slots. Maybe what we'll do is we'll head back to Myconid colony and buy the other ring from Omelium.
At the ready. Sustain an entire village if seeded properly.
And we'll also take this time to unload our inventory here.
Speak up. Welcome back. Have you made... Let me see if...
Ah, I greet you, son child.
Okay, we got our ring. Not ring, amulet. This should give me one more spell slot to cast our thing. Excellent. And after that, let's go talk to Dareth. Sell the rest of our inventory. And then we'll go deal with the mimics.
What? No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
I don't think I need the Boots of Speed anymore. Everything else here I should be keeping, I think. I'll also buy these because these make the second best health potion in the game. Might as well just have them with us.
That's that.
Alright then, back to Grimforge. Let's finish up our super tank barbarian build. Why not just take mage armor as a wizard spell? I do actually have it as a wizard spell. I just don't have it equipped right now. Why am I not using it? I'm not using it because I'm stupid, actually. That should work, right? Oh no, it doesn't work, it seems. I thought it would work for some reason. So why doesn't this work? Does it not work with clothing armor? Here, let me better look at the breakdown of all of this. Okay, so we start off with 18 AC, 10 from base, 4 from dex, 3 from constitution. Why is it not saying that my base armor class is 13? Does it not work if I'm a barbarian? It just doesn't work? Oh, I guess barbarian just doesn't get access to mage armor. I was so sure that this would work too. Man, that's unfortunate. Shield ruins mage armor? Wait, it does? No, I don't have the shield on. Does unarmored defense break mage armor? I'm assuming it's the unarmored defense, I guess. Let me look this up online real quick. Baldur's Gate 3 mage armor versus armored defense barbarian. Mage armor with unarmored defense. Is mage armor supposed to get rid of unarmored defense, and is the draconic resilience also not meant to stack with it? Yes, all 3 modifiers fall into a special class of effects that modify the base AC calculation rather than just adding a flat bonus to it. As a result, they're mutually exclusive. Oh no, okay. So we don't get the +3 AC from mage armor. That's a pretty tough lesson to learn there. Now we know. Okay, let's start putting things on one at a time. So that gives 2. This gives 1. This also gives 1. I don't have the gloves yet, but I will eventually have it. This gives 1 AC naturally, and it still counts as clothing, so it doesn't interfere with our other abilities, such as Dexterity and Constitution. 24, and that is as much as we can get for Act 1, I think. Everything else has to be given through spells, I guess. No, don't worry, that was actually my original plan. It just so happens that our original plan didn't seem to work out in the end. Which means I still don't have enough mana for this fight. Can I do this without the Shield of Protection? I don't know if that's safe. I think it's about time for us to rest here. Say goodbye to Bliss Spores, everyone. It's aided us for so long, but it's time for it to go. Goodbye, Spores. I know, it's aided us so much up until now. We got so much value out of it, we can't be upset at this point. Here, we'll take out our frustrations on Bolo. No other money.
Interesting selection. From your pocket to mine. This calls for careful footwork. Should mind my step. I can take what I please.
Come on, Bolo. Give it up.
Out of mind. From your pocket to mine.
Have a nice day, sir. I could just imagine the actual, like, the visuals of how that would look if this was actually all animated and stuff. We're literally just, like, trying to pull the camp bag away from him, and he's, like, holding onto it tightly, saying, like, no, this is my lunch for today. It's like, nerd, give us your lunch money.
Should mind my step.
Okay, then, back over to Grimforge. Let's get ready to do that fight. Seeing as how Mage Armor does not stack with everything, what we're going to do next is we're going to take off Mage Armor and put on a shield. And this shield is going to be our failsafe. If something miraculously hits us with like a 10% chance, we pop shield and it can't actually get us anymore. This should be a very, very safe build. I don't think we should have too many problems here. When it opens, it seems like it breaks open the lock.
A monster hiding in plain sight.
Now let's go check out these hit chances here. +2, +2, +3. So that's a 20 set. You need exactly 28 to prevent that from hitting us. And it did actually manage to steal our weapon. Oh shoot, that's annoying. What was the hit chance on that? I'm curious. That also lowers our AC from it stealing our weapon. 2, 2, 3, 27. He happened to roll the 20. They have to roll 19 or higher in order to steal our stuff, it seems. Okay, the way we're gonna get through this is we're going to do this. I wanted to fight these guys normally, but in this case, I think normal fighting is out of the question. We will have to do some cheesing here. That's how he gets his revenge on chat. First time me and Ronar played Baldur's Gate 3 together, these fuckers killed me because I had no idea they existed, and Ronar let it happen. Hey man, I gotta give you the true experience, right? I have to make sure that I'm actually able to run back after shooting these guys. I do not have enough distance to run back. Hold up. They can pull me back down, that's why I have to be able to position myself properly here. And if they pull us down, that's actually a problem. Because then we'll lose a bunch of HP and now we'll be prone in front of a bunch of chests that want to kill us.
May the gods take you first.
Perfect. Okay. And now I just repeat this process over and over again. I was hoping we didn't have to do this, because this usually takes a while to actually do. But this is how I used to get a quick 200-ish EXP early on. I'm just gonna activate that. Not because I need it, but because I don't want to keep getting asked that over and over. And if we need to force a crit, we'll just long rest again. That's fine. Oh, you know what? We might be able to speed this up. Let's use Wall of Fire here. Hey, that worked out pretty well. And now let's just wait till they all roast to death. Nice. Alright, nice job, you guys. Let's head back down, shall we? Went through all this trouble for these gloves. Back on our flail. Go. Okay, so these new gloves, they give another point of AC. We are now up to 25 AC. Pretty damn good. Plus this, we are at 27 AC. It seems like we need about 28 to evade most stuff. So this gives us another 2 points. I just need to find a way to squeeze in 2 more AC from another source somewhere. It's either that or I just leave it at the 5% chance that the enemies can hit us. I mean, what are the chances that 5 enemies will just roll 5% back to back, right? I'm sure nothing bad could possibly come of this. This is actually really scary. Fair use of Wall of Fire. It was kind of a scary moment at first, but once we teleported up there, I knew we were very safe. The one issue I had was that because you're a gnome, your movement distance is a lot shorter, so I wasn't sure if you could actually like safely run back and forth. I was worried that like halfway through you'd like run out of movement, they'd succeed a 20% check, well not 20%, a DC 20 check, pull you down, and then you just start getting murdered. So I decided to cast a Wall of Fire for safety. After that, I think everything else is good. Apparently you guys haven't moved yet.
I need a quick word.
Oh, I never killed Nier! Wait a second, I need to get rid of this guy, hold up. Yeah, let's go deal with him right now, actually. I completely forgot about you, Nier! Man! What do I need? I already have advantage on mental save, so I don't really actually need the mind shielding. I think we just go in and kill him. He's just been waiting here this whole time. Oh dear, oh dear.
Can't risk being in the open
Let's see
view.
if we
These
can.
boots have seen everything.
Go around backside, maybe? The gnomes are kind of revealing me, so I can't actually stay hidden. I think I just have to walk up to them. Or I just drink an Invis potion. These aren't even too expensive anymore.
You're covered in dust. Wait, is that a bruise there?
I don't need any attention right now.
Your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Bye-bye.
Heretic! You should never have come here.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Beldron! I was so...
No, I'm all right.
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little. Go tell Iron Hand you may not be. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? And yet the cult didn't clap you in check. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor the leader of our expedition.
And who's Warbrin? We don't know who he is, even though
We
we
were
just met
just
him.
slave hands to the cult, but not Warbrin.
I'm not
nor
staging a
us, I'm
rescue.
afraid.
Nuh-uh.
My people can barely
Nope,
stand.
definitely not.
That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. It is. And if the pigs, my people will find somewhere to... If you find yourself in Baldurs.
Open up.
Don't worry, Wello. I threw him into the lava,
decaying
just like your sister,
corpse
too.
lies before you.
Wait, WTF happened in here? No, we threw him into the lava and he died.
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Very gruesome sight.
You're covered
Yeah,
in dust.
lovely. And we have another parasite to use. I guess we pick up the ability train next. I think that makes most sense.
Nothing I spare. I'm your husband.
And let's go back to the mushroom people. Let them know that we killed this guy finally. They've been waiting patiently here for a long time for this.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I shall get a mask. What's up for discussion?
Peacebringer.
Extra crispy head. Normally, if you throw the body into lava, sometimes the head is actually destroyed. And there's actually dialogue for that too, but it didn't register this time.
In death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life, Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song.
Okay then, let's go do a bit of sales here. Oh, and I also think I forgot to pick up the rewards from last time, so let's go pick this up real quick. There's a lot of things we kind of left unfinished in Act 1. I still have to go back and deal with the hag, still gotta deal with the spiders, get the Forbidden Tome thingy. This is also just a lot of EXP here. Don't really care about the other stuff. Mushroom. Alcohol. Sales. I like the little friendly mushroom music. These guys do not look like they fit the tone of the song.
Instead, I've got no point in lingering now. I've got the noble stock.
Hey, how's it going, Aaron? Let's sell another Invis potion because we used ours up. Let's go sell all the gems that we picked up earlier. I'll get rid of the acid vial. I don't think I need the Envoy's amulet because I already have the guidance thingy. And at this point, I think we can get rid of the Hell Death gloves. I would rather have the Wondrous Gloves for the AC, I think. I'll keep these two because I use these two to rob enemies. And teammates, I guess in the case of Volo. Are there any spells worth picking up? I think I want to try to grab another Wall of Flames. That was kind of really helpful, and we're going to be using it versus the House and Defense thingy. Probably not, since Ronard is cheesing this with minimal combat. What do you mean cheesing? This is all very
Welcome
legit
back.
combat methods.
Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to
Grab a
your
bunch of
liking.
AoE spells just for safety. Stuff like that might help out. I'm gonna start picking these up. We can get a Cloud Giant potion for the final fight if I pick up 3 of those. Let's see if I can make that right now, in fact. I don't think I can. No, I need 3 of those. Let's see if Dareth has any extras. Once we get 3 of those, we can make Cloud Giant potions, and that'll give us a lot of much needed hit chance against Merkel
Now
during the
Balin's
final
dead.
fight.
No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Looking for the blue fingers. No blue fingers, unfortunately.
Better wait till I hope.
Oh yeah, let's also go back to Halsin and let him know the Saniel got. Where's Halsin? Halsin, I think he's somewhere around here. Unless he doesn't show up in this act. Maybe I have to be in an Act 2 campsite for him to show up.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not.
No. No!
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where balance.
They're dead. Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic. Why?
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane. The weave knows her purpose. Arabella holds a power, but it is unbalanced. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave.
Bowman, you're making.
Fear not, girl. Abandon.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a light.
Is that my future?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman. If there are people like you around, perhaps
Okay, a few more bonuses here. I could have sworn Halsin did show up in Act 1, but maybe he doesn't. He should show up in at least one of the campsites, I thought. Huh, guess not. Alright then, what else do we need to do? We're almost up to level 7. This is when we get our multi-attack. Once I get my multi-attack, I think I'll start fighting certain things. We'll start off with the simple stuff, like, I think we'll probably be able to fight some of the shadows and stuff in Act 2. Before I take on the stuff in the Crash, I want to make sure that I have... What do I want to make sure that I have? I definitely want to make sure that I have my multi-attack. And I think I want to make sure that I have the Aura of Protection, because a lot of the Githyanki's have like these psionic attacks that are really annoying. The Inquisitor in particular has a way to lower your armor class if he succeeds a mental thingy against you, so we gotta make sure that we can resist that. I'm probably never gonna use these boots, I'll probably just send them to camp. Alright, yeah, let's get the low-hanging fruit first. Inside of here, in the monastery, there's a couple of easy fights. Oh yeah, I remember that. We tried to pickpocket Volo during the tiefling party, I think, or was it something else? I don't remember what we did. But we angered all the tieflings at the party, so we had to drink invis potions while Will and Gale were just like fighting it out with the entire camp.
Breathe deep and move.
And then afterwards, I remember, I think everyone was too angry to speak with us after the party. Or during the party, even. Good times indeed.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
Take me
I don't think I'm gonna activate Divine Smite for any of these things here, so I'm gonna go over to the reaction menu and just turn all of this off for now. Okay. Let's do this.
That kobold reeks of spirits. Fire could be explosive.
Keep going.
We should be able to tank most of these kobolds. I don't think they have any, let's see what the hit chance on that was. 3 plus 2, if they don't have the high ground, we will be 100% safe, I think. 3, 2, minus 2 from strength. Yeah, we should be good once we go to high ground. There we go. Three, 2, 3. Oh no, if they melee attack, they have a chance to hit us. But it's a very low chance. It's like probably around the 25% or less. And if they're attacking from low ground, they definitely can't get us. So we just need to make sure we kill the ones that... And also that one down there, because he's being a little shit. The Inventor has fire bombs on him. Dodged. Yeah, let's move over to this side, maybe. Yeah. Oh gosh, everything's on fire. When they die, they're going to explode on us. Oh, it's so annoying that he can just keep throwing that. We need to kill him quickly. I don't know how many he has, but he probably doesn't have more than 2, I'm hoping. Almost got him. Let's step out of the fire just in case. Only if they die from the fire itself? Okay, so I can kill them over the fire and that won't count. I was just being extra safe because I didn't know the exact mechanics behind it. Finally got rid of this guy. He did have one more fireball left on him, but it's a good thing I did that. Alright, and then after that... I think if I activate this, they literally can't get me. Three, two... Okay, so they definitely can't get me with the stone throws. Let's see if the melee attackers can get us. Three, two, three. Without the reeling, they still can. Even with the reeling, they can, but they have to roll a 20. So it's like a 10 and 5% chance for them to get us at this point. We should be safe to just fight it out here. We may need to activate our shield every once in a while, but other than that, we should be safe. This tank build is actually kind of fun. We're literally just surrounded by enemies and we just don't care. I kind of wish I didn't use my repulsor earlier, because now would have been a great time to use it. They're just trying really hard to kill O'Donnell, and everything that they're doing is just bouncing off of him and his shield. Hey, the build's actually working, though. This would go by a lot quicker if I had a second attack, of course. But that's why I'm doing the simple fights right now. The tougher fights, where there's like a mage mixed in and stuff, especially the ones in Githyanki Trish, you have to be very careful of those ones. Would I rather get hit? I'd rather not get hit. Kinda want to save up my mana just a little bit more. O'Donnell cannot be hit. O'Donnell gets no shits. Even if they do hit him, they're doing no damage, because he has like some built-in resistances, I think. Well, no, I have to activate this to get the resistances, so technically I don't have it. And if I activate this, I lose out on my armor class, so it's actually better if I don't activate it. Almost up here. Alright, all that's left are the stone throwers. I think these guys literally have a 0% chance of hitting us. It's longer till we level up. We're close, actually. We're very, very close. Okay, that was incredibly satisfying to see our build actually function here. There we go, another one dead, and I think there's one more inside of that last tub up there. You know what I should be doing? Don't attack, nothing. Ah, damn it. I should be using my booming blade for my attacks. God, but I even hit this perk.
I'll take that.
I dipped into wizard specifically so I could have booming blade, and here I am just like not even remembering that it exists. And also I just messed up because I right clicked in the middle of the attack. There we go.
awaits us.
Once again, being a barbarian is a disadvantage again. No, you see, being a barbarian is giving you the extra constitution armor class. You're getting +3 armor class from just being a barbarian because of unarmored defense. And once we hit Act 3 and we get that special amulet, you're actually getting +6 armor class just from this for free. I believe it will be a very potent build once we actually finish it up completely. Okay then, before we enter this fight, I'm gonna rest one more time so my repulsor is up.
I smell a trap.
Hello, it's a trap. What the chance of these attacks are? 2, 2, 3. 27 exactly, so they have to roll a d20 to actually hit us. If we can just somehow push in one more AC onto your build, you'll actually just be completely invincible in the future. Looking forward to being able to do that. Oh, well that caused them to... Maybe I shouldn't activate Booming Blade. I'm assuming that causes them to get their magical powers. But spell or cantrip is cast. Yeah, let's just not do anything here.
Use your illithid potential.
The Eagles are where the fight's gonna get a little bit tougher, because the Eagles can use their Gale to push you down. And if they succeed on that, you lose concentration on your armored spell. But just keep that in mind. There is a little bit of risk when we're fighting the Eagles. In fact, I might not even fight the Eagles. They only get 40 EXP each. The Kobolds were giving like 75 EXP. In fact, if we go back to Grimford, we can still fight the Magma Methods. Those give like 75 EXP. Man, stop missing. I wish these types of games gave the enemies a way to just like all resolve their attacks at once. Graves would be better for that fight to give advantage on strength saves. Maybe, actually. That's a good point, actually. I might do that if I decide to do the Eagle fight. I was hoping to wait until we had our aura of protection from the Paladin tree, but that's taking a while to reach that though. Almost done here. I think we're at a strong enough level where we can go back to Char's Gauntlet and deal with those Dark Justiciars soon. That's a lot of dead things around here. Oh, not a guy in there. Alright then, we'll probably skip the Eagles. We'll go back to... where do we want to go back to next? I'm thinking we might go to Char's Gauntlet. How much further am I? 850. We could get ready to start fighting the Hag soon. We need to rest up very soon. I think what I'll do is I'll go take care of the Red Caps. That way I can go into the Hag fight with, without having to rest again. So let's head back over to Blighted Village. The hag only has accuracy checks with the poison beam, and then she also has... What else does she have? She has hold person, which you can negate. So the last thing I have to worry about is her dissonant whispers, I think is what it's called. There's a... I think that's a charisma check, which we do actually have a decent amount of charisma. Although I think it's better if I stay away from the hag until I get my multi-attacks. Here, where can I pick up 850 real quick? Oh, you know what? Grimforge. Let's go there. Grimforge. We gotta go deal with the magma people here.
If not over, then through.
How do I make sure the magma people don't kill me on the first round? Do I get Scratch's ball yet?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
I was supposed to do sleight of hand. Oh, Bliss Spores, I miss you already. And I also need my Guidance Amulet. That's okay. You technically can't fail this check. You get to keep trying until you succeed.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and...
Okay, Scratch, I'm sorry to make you do this, but I need something to go in there. Does this count as animal abuse?
Can't risk being in open view. Breathe deep and move.
You're a good boy, Scratch. You're the goodest boy of them all.
Don't mind me.
Okay, let's wait till the surprise wears off.
Time to press ahead.
If you join into the fight right at the start, you actually still get surprised for some reason. It's just the way the game works.
Fall by my hand.
Okay, that does cause them to join into the fight. I don't know if this is far enough away to not get hit. Let's see. Seems like they're mostly being forced to dash. I don't want to get hit by heat metal and then get forced to drop my weapon. These guys have so much range, like what the hell? They can fly really, really far. Their accuracy check is 2, 2, and 1. So unless they roll a d20, they can't hit us, so they have a 5% chance to hit our guy here. Honestly, 5% isn't too bad. If we do this, it knocks them back, so if they die this way, they won't explode on us. They still did explode on us, unfortunately. Just a little bit. Get a little bit further away from the other guys just in case. Oh, you get to cast that while attacking, wow.
Better than nothing.
Alright, took a lot of damage there, but we're still alive. How much more EXP do I need? 325 more. Wait till the lava goes away. Loot the bodies.
What's inside?
And there's just 2 more down there.
Another day, another fight.
Seems like his friend doesn't notice that he just died there. Perfect. Okay, so we've got all the EXP that we can from this area, I think. Is there anything else left here? Oh, there is the slimes. Although I'm a little bit worried about fighting slimes. They have things that can reduce our armor class, and they get to attack twice, which we still don't get to do yet. What else is an easy kill here? I guess the gnolls? We could do gnolls, I think. There is no mineral. Did you already take it somehow? Yep, I took it long ago by sneaking through. You can just crouch and sneak through the area and you don't have to worry about it. We're currently just going back and cleaning up after getting all the rewards and stuff. The other thing I need to do is pick up the special book, which I apparently have not done yet.
Let's see.
Let's go get our special book here, shall we? I'll grab a couple of the optional ingredients. I won't try to loot too much here. I'll just grab like the most important stuff.
Maybe I need more pockets. That might be worth a look.
The lava elemental is technically still alive. I don't actually think we have enough damage to out-damage its healing, actually. Because we're fully tank built. We're not meant for offense. I think we just can't actually hurt it.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen one of them.
I do not know this. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare
I kinda wanna try this. Does that actually work, or will it just cause the mirror to go aggro? My curiosity is too strong, I have to try. Oh my god, it worked. It's my first time playing through solo honor mode with a barbarian. Wait, that worked!
Well-guarded laboratory. What were they
Okay, that's pretty good. Interesting to note, I thought the mirror was just like this magical entity that's like created, but it apparently has like a sense of self-preservation. It did say no. Like it didn't want to get shattered. You don't get the EXP though? Oh, that you bring up a good point. I didn't see the EXP thingy pop up. No, it seems like you... No, that was from the magma method. Yeah, I guess you don't, huh? Well, that's something to keep in mind in the future. You don't get EXP for shattering the mirror, as funny as it is.
The book is locked. You try to, you can sense something dark about this tome.
Okay, we got the book. Did I get any EXP for coming down here? I actually did not. I can also probably kill the ogres. I don't think the ogres can beat me in a fight. At least I'm hoping they can't. Yeah, let's try it out. It might be fun. Also, I think one of the goblins here attacks us if we hit the ogre, so let's finish him off first.
Your violence hasn't...
Haven't seen that game in years.
Must you? This inane chatter.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed.
Alright guys, you guys think we can beat these guys in a one-on-one? I think we can. Yeah, let's kite them a little bit, see how their accuracy is at long range. Or this guy will just run straight up to me. He has an acid scroll, so I have to get away from him, otherwise I'll get hit by acid and lose armor class. Unless I'm okay with that. I guess maybe I'm okay with it. I'm kind of curious to see what their accuracy is, so let's go check that real quick. Their accuracy is 2 + 2 + 5. Oh wow, okay. 9. So they have like a 30% chance of hitting me per hit. Not exactly a comfortable number to be playing around with, that's for sure. Strength. Strength. Is there any way I can buff up my armor class a little bit more? I guess I do have the shield spell if I need it. Fortunately, I didn't get to pull this guy out. Yeah, let's see what his hit chance is against me. Kind of curious. His hit chance is the same, it seems. Okay, so they're both about the same. I guess in that case we should kill the one that is a bit tougher. And then we'll make him run to us so he takes the thunder damage. Good. We got him down to half in one go. Even if we don't have a multi-attack, it's still kind of okay. However, this does afflict us with acid. We need to get out of that position. We're pretty lucky to not get hit here. I'm gonna probably use my Misty Scroll spell here. And I keep forgetting that I should be using Booming Blade. I remember that. Has a shield, so the gloves don't work. Yeah, there's a couple of things that don't work because we're actually using a shield. We need the crit immunity, otherwise DC 20s will completely wreck us. Force that guy to walk towards us. Almost. I don't think Lump can cast the acid. Oh, he can, it seems. Interesting. Ooh, that's actually kind of scary. Nope. Get out of the acid, please. His firebolt accuracy. 2, 2, 3. He actually only has a 5% chance to hit us with that one. Alright, one down. This guy's main hand attack does guaranteed hit damage even on a miss. We do need to take care of him. How do I get rid of his concentration? Technically, if I activate Concentrated Blast, it will... Does this cancel all concentration, or does it just, Okay, I heal if I hit him with this. Interesting. He succeeded the concentration check on that. He's only got like 3 turns after this. The chip damage is kind of annoying though, from his little swipey move. Do I keep trying to hit him, or do I just focus on his friend? His friend's not really too threatening, because his friend keeps missing. It's this guy that keeps chipping us down, that's the problem. I would rather just keep on trying to hit him, I think. And then just force him to come towards us. Nice, nice. Now we should be able to get him. Annoying. We still have one more spell slot. I'm saving that to cast shield if necessary. Almost got him. Oh, there we go. Do I cast shield now? I think this lasts until the end of my next turn. I could be wrong about that. We almost got him though. Nice job. And for our reward, we're going to be taking his intelligence crown. Now to go kill off this guy here. That attack always looks really scary with the impact that it makes on the player. That level up. Okay then. We have now finally hit our next level up. And now with this, we get a multi-attack on our characters here. I like how we're a quote barbarian despite having most of our levels in paladin. We're gonna need this versus the hag and the spiders, so I'm gonna just have that slotted in. I don't think we'll need this, but I'll just have it, I guess. Everything got messed up when we leveled up. Okay then. And now we are officially level 5 as a paladin. Next level will bring us to level 6 for the aura of protection. Level 7 gives us aura of warding, or something, whatever it's called, and we'll take half damage from all spell damage. And at that point, I think the tank build is pretty much fully online. I don't have my level 3 spell slot yet. I think we need one more level of paladin to achieve that. Once we have our level 3 spell slot, we can scribe haste onto our spell books, and we'll be able to give ourselves another 2 points of armor class for 10 turns with that. However, we have to really make absolutely certain that we do not lose concentration on haste, otherwise we lose our armor class, and we're stunned for an entire round. So that is going to be kind of a high risk, high reward kind of thing. It should be mostly safe because we have such high saving throws and armor class from just being paladin and barbarian. But it's one of those things where it's like, for an honor mode run, it's not exactly safe. But I think we're going to be ending the stream here for the night, though. We got arguably the best helmet for this character right now. We need a much better helmet. I don't know what we can use, but this is not it, though. I'll probably look some stuff online, see if there's like a better helmet that we can use next time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next time we're back, we are going to be doing some actual fighting for once. No more of this running around and just being scared of everything now. Next time around, we can actually start killing stuff, hopefully at least. If we feel like we're still not strong enough to fight things, I might resort to safety for a little bit longer. But for the most part, though, I'm pretty happy with how our build has shaped up to be. We've got 27 armor class. With everything that we've built up here, it's very hard for enemies to hit us. I think it's like literally 5% for most enemies to strike us. So the only thing we really have to worry about is a spellcaster casting a spell and the chip damage causing us to lose concentration. That really is it, I think. Other than that, I can't see anything else that would actually kind of cause any problems for us. This build is shaping up quite nicely. I've actually been really enjoying it. I wasn't sure how much I would like it when I first started it, but it's working out quite nicely. The intellectual... Oh, yeah, you're right. I came here just for that. And now we actually have intelligence for saves here. I don't even think there's much intelligence saves in the early game. At most, it would be like the Mind Flare in the final fight. But even that guy is not too bad. We just kind of wipe him and we're done with it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. No problem, Ladonal. And everybody else, have a good night. We'll be back for the Legends of Ladonal next time. Mind Flayer saves in Act 3. Yeah, in Act 3 I'm going to be equipping Helm of Balduran, though. So in a sense, it still kind of just ends up not being that relevant. I think the most relevant thing this thing could have done for us was actually passing the Zathis checks, but we kind of didn't need it. We had so many bonuses with the Bliss Spores that it just wasn't hard for us to pass all the checks anyways. But we'll see, maybe we can find some sort of use for it. We shall see. And we do technically need intelligence for our wizard. In fact, I think because we have that, I actually have a list of spells that I can put in now. We can actually have Longstrider on our guy to kind of offset the fact that we're a gnome and we can't run very far. If we use the thing that lets us get our spell slots back, I can also cast things like Aid to give ourselves a bit more HP. Some nice little bonuses for now. Helm of Balduran is medium armor. Is it really? I thought it wasn't. Let me take a look real quick. No, yeah, you're right. It was another helmet that I was thinking of. What was it called? Helldusk helmet, I think, is what I was going to use for my final helm, I think. Yeah, I think I was looking it up a while ago, and I did see that it was medium armor. You're right. Yeah, I think it was Helldusk helm that I wanted, because it comes with +2 saving throws. It's also a bit easier to get, because it's going to be in the House of Hope, which we will be sneaking into as soon as Act 3 begins, just so we can get that Constitution Amulet. Alright then, have a good night, you guys. Till next time, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.